Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Wrestling with Awareness, and you selected the right episode to watch because I'm not just saying this because I'm Mr. Positivity, aka the Star's friend. I genuinely mean this. He is a person that could change your life. I know he definitely changed my life in many ways, and I think he could for you too. We're going to speak about pro wrestling in this episode, but it's also going to be pretty mental health heavy because he has a great mindset. Now, I also want to let you guys know that you may notice some editing errors in there because this episode was recorded back in July. I've had some problems with my editing software ever since. That's only one reason why it took a very long time for this episode to release. A few others, like lockdown in Canada ended, and as you guys know, I'm training to become a professional wrestler, so I've been able to train a lot more often, been able to work a lot more often now that basically we're getting more freedom here in Canada and lockdown is ending. With that being said, during lockdown, I had more time to release more episodes for you guys. And unfortunately, I have to announce that episodes will be releasing a lot more casually now. Basically, what I mean is you're going to see episodes less frequently, unfortunately. Don't think this podcast is ending. I never have plans to end this podcast. I love it. Two passions of mine, pro wrestling and mental health. I never want to end it, and I probably never will. I'm just saying that episodes may come out a little bit less frequently, so I hope you guys understand. With that being said, let's get into this episode. Remember, there may be a little bit of cuts because I had some technical difficulties, but I really hope you all enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of Wrestling with Awareness. I am your host, Vikram Prashar, and today I have a very special guest for all of you. He is an architect, he is a life coach, he is a professional wrestler. Today we are going to wrestle the mind with my good friend, Mr. Positivity, aka the Star. How are you doing today, my brother?
Thanks for the great introduction, man. I'm really feeling great, man. Really grateful to be alive. Really enthusiastic. Once a new day, new possibilities. Fantastic. What
Yeah,
about you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm doing very good. I'm glad I can finally have you on the show. One of my best friends, and I was planning on having you on in May, but a lot of stuff was going on in the world at that time. But here we are today, grateful to make it happen. And we spoke about gratitude, and I always like to kick off every interview with gratitude. A lot of you guys listening, if you guys don't know my good friend here, trust me, this is going to be a fantastic episode. And I'm very grateful for it. So, speaking of gratitude, 2021 has been a very rocky year, man. So many ups and downs. It's gone by really fast, in my opinion, too. Like, it's already July. Feels like it started yesterday. What are some things you're grateful for to come out of 2021?
Oh, 2020, man. First of all, I always say is that if there is breath in your nostrils, that particularly means there are limitless possibilities. I'm grateful that I'm still alive. There is breath in my nostrils. Though 2021, man, it was a challenging year. I lost many closed ones. Many of my family members uh, lose their life because of the COVID and the other stuff. But still, I believe that if you are having breath in your nostrils, then there are limitless possibilities. So I'm grateful that right now, for this particular moment, I'm alive. There are limitless possibilities. So I'm grateful, man. You know what? Still, there are limitless people who don't have food to eat. They are not having shelter to live in. They are not having clothes to wear. And I'm having three of these. So I'm extremely, extremely grateful, man. Endless possibilities, breath is there in your nostrils. Wow, fantastic.
Absolutely, man. If you're still breathing, it means you're still alive. It means you still have fight in you. And it means that things can always get better. So I'm glad to hear that you're grateful after everything that's happened this year because it's been difficult for many people. And surrounding myself, and I'm sure others like to surround themselves with very positive souls in the world because that's what brings us all up. And you're one of my favorite people to surround myself with because of your positivity, and people who know you on Instagram know you as Mr. Positivity, always bringing up the light, always bringing up the brightness in the world and making everybody feel great. How did you become Mr. Positivity?
Oh man, I don't know. Since childhood, I had a very different perception of life. I just, my childhood wasn't so, amazing kind of according to the, materialistic people and the physical people. Though I think that my childhood shaped me the person who I am. Uh, you know what? I just, since childhood, I had this thing in my mind that why I am here. Why I'm born at this particular place only. And I had this, kind of perception that why we get born. And then the thing, the statement like, I'm here for the limited time. We all are human beings and we all are here for the limited time. It's create a amazing different kind of unique kind of sensation within me. And since then, I decided that, man, every second, every moment is precious. I need to live in each and every moment. Since then, people just said to me that I just transfer some positive vibes into that because I was just completely into the moment. People just said to me that you just give us the positive vibes, the vibes of enthusiasm, the vibes of energy. Though I still doubt. But the people said to me that I make children laugh, I bring enthusiasm into the space. And it was like here in India, people just said to me that people just call me as the star. But it was like I think last year it was. I was just having a conversation with the AEW superstar Joy Janela. It was I was just having first conversation with him on an Instagram live, and I was just being myself. We were just discussing about the life, just the normal conversation, and people loved it so much. And people were just writing into the comment section that they are literally crying. They are feeling positive. They are feeling top of the world. And then few of the people said to me that for us, you are Mr. Positivity. So from that conversation, I got the name of the Mr. Positivity, and since then the people call me, the star, Mr. Positivity. So from that conversation, the world came to know about the Mr. Positivity, and since then, man, I am the powerhouse of creativity, known as Mr. Positivity. That's the journey, man.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. And it's great, and it's like I said, so many people enjoy surrounding themselves with people like you. You are one of my favorite people to talk to simply because, and that's why we're very close friends, because I like surrounding myself with people who bring me up. We speak about mental health a lot on this show. And part of being strong and healthy mentally is surrounding yourself with who you want to be like, right? And I like to be like people like you with a positive mindset and being happy about what I have and grateful for what I have. And one thing that me and you really bonded over when we first met was the law of attraction, aka the secret. For those of you who don't know what the law of attraction is, I'm going to let the person who's best explained it to me explain it to you guys. And so, Mr. Positivity, how would you define the law of attraction, and how did you personally find out about it?
And it's been a really a fantastic ride with the law of attraction. It's been a really fantastic ride. Uh, you know what? I was in 11th standard in my senior secondary school out there in Canada or US. We just say it high school, and it was my maths tuition teacher. He just said to me that, "Hey, I want to show you something very amazing, something really different." And I was like, "What is that?" And he gave me the CD, and I just watched the CD, and it was about the law of attraction, the secret. And since then, things have been really paced up. And I was like, damn, what is this? I was really surprised because it was like a blast of positivity, blast of optimism that we can achieve whatever we want to. Life isn't hard. Life is what you make it. So it was really amazing. You know what? Whatever we believe, that everything is energy in this world. Every single thing is energy in this world. You know, from the simple atom in our body, to the materialistic thing, non-materialist thing. Every single thing works on energy. And when you spike up your energy, work on your energy, you vibrate, this universe responds. Each and everything responds. So if you keep yourself enthusiastic, if you're in a state of higher energy, if you're in a particular, state of the mind, particular state, in a particular state of your mind and body, the things will change. The things will get better. Things will get according to you. Law of attraction has really worked for me. So right now, in the later part, I'm gonna love to discuss about the various things of the spirituality. But it was the starting. The starting, it was the law of attraction. Who just changed me into a different person? Who just put a question into my mind that, hey, I can be the better. We all can be better. We all can be different. We all can achieve what we want to. So it was the starting point. The law of attraction just added a question into my mind to think that, yes, can we change our life? Definitely we can change our life. We can be whatever we want to. It's all the mentality. It's all the positivity. If we change our thoughts, if we change our emotions, we can definitely change our lives. And we can definitely do that. So I'm really grateful for the law of attraction. But later on in my life, I realized I just tried to understand the law of attraction very deeply. And I realized that, yeah, it's a starting point. It can be the starting point. But there is much more into the world. And when the part, I'll say, many times greater than the law of attraction came into my life, and that is spirituality.
Of course, and that is actually a perfect segue into our next question, because me and you, we personally know each other very well, and I know that you have gone through a huge spirituality journey. So what does spirituality mean to you?
Damn, I can talk on this full day, but I'm going to try to ease the self. For me, spirituality means getting more and more available to life and the life practices. Even while we are doing this interview, I'm just totally connected with you. Even in simple things of life, eating the food, breathing, walking, talking to someone, laying down on the bed, just getting more and more involved with the life. You know what? What is the thing that make us different from the other creatures, living creatures? See, we get born, they get born, we reproduce, they reproduce, we die, they die. What's the thing which is different? We human beings are having different from the other creatures, and that is the consciousness. You know what? This is the consciousness which makes us different from the others. Like, for example, my hand is not like, it's not like twitching this thing. I have my consciousness. If I want to just keep my hand steady, it's steady. My head is not constantly steady like this. It's my consciousness. It's in my control that if I want to keep my head steady, then I'll keep it steady. So the power of consciousness make us different from the other creatures. Now, if I typically say that there are so many people who are depressed, who are in the bad state. So if I want to ask that when you are in depressed state or in the sad state, or you are in the blissful state, in what state you are more involved with the life and the life processes? Absolutely, when you are blissful, you're going to be involved in each and everything. So how to remain like involved with the life practices? Then there comes the spirituality. Just, you know what? When we are in the control of our mind, when we are in control of our emotions, we are blissful, man. We are blissful. If I specifically talk about if I compare the law of attraction with the spirituality, like, see, yes, you can just visualize something in your mind. You can think about it. You can give amazing thoughts, and you can achieve your things are set up by the universe. But hey, if we go into the detailed manner, where is universe? Is it like something up outside there or down outside there? Come on, we ourselves also are the universe. We ourselves are the universe, man. We have unlimited capabilities. People generally think that generally seek for the superhumans, but I want to make one thing clear, my dear brother, to the world, that being human is super. We have unlimited capabilities. It's inside in all of us. So the moment we just get into the spiritual practices, we are able to, like I said to you, that we can control. We have the conscious choice while shaking our head or shaking our hand. We want to or we don't want to. Similarly, when we get conscious choice of controlling our mind and emotions, automatically we are blissful. We are fantastic. So if by chance, see, everyone, if I compare with the law of attraction with the spirituality part, when when it comes to the law of attraction, we are like a crouching tiger. We want something. We are just always striving for something. We want something. We are working for that continuously 24/7. When we are spiritual part with that, we are at ease, no pressure. Let us discuss. Like if someone wants to become an actor or a footballer or a wrestler, yes, if by chance, so I believe that everyone can achieve their dream. Everyone can become what they want. If for 1 second you want to become an actor and you don't become an actor, so what's that? See, it's easy to control what's inside ourselves. When what we call as success, when the things like when our body works according to us, we say is health. When our mind and emotion works according to us, we say as that with mindfulness, you know. And when our life energy work according to us, we say it blissfulness. So what is success? When our outside environment is according to us, we term it as success. When our outside environment is according to us. So I always say to the people, see, working on ourselves is far much easier than the controlling the outside environment, because there are many multiple forces working in the outside environment. So if you want to become an actor, and for an instance, that people don't like your acting. They don't like your acting, no matter what you're working really hard, you're doing everything. They don't like. So then what you're gonna do in that particularly situation? The guy who will still remain blissful and damn amazing will be a spiritual guy. So the amalgamation of the spirituality and the positive thoughts is damn amazing. Doesn't matter what's happening in the outside environment, doesn't matter where your life is, what's happening, you're gonna be at ease and you're gonna be really amazing and you're gonna be in a blissful state in each and every condition of your life. So that's the spirituality, man. Getting involved in each and everything, from small to bigger thing. Getting involved in each and every aspect of life.
Man, of course, man, absolutely. And it's definitely very interesting, and I think it definitely have a very positive impact on a lot of people's mental health if they looked into spirituality, because I've heard some many great things about it, just like I have just now from you. And uh, everybody watching, they know I'm training to be a professional wrestler. And in the intro, I did refer to you as a pro wrestler because, much like me, you're becoming a professional wrestler. So, for those people that don't exactly know what to expect from you in the wrestling business, what are your goals in the pro wrestling business?
Uh, of telling truth, yeah, I have a vision of working in the bigger companies. WWE and AEW, like everyone wants to work in the big companies and all. But that's not my goal. I take this thing. I love pro wrestling, man. I love pro wrestling. Everybody says that I want to become a champion. I want to become this champion, that champion. I love this process. I want to give my absolutely, I'm my absolute best in each and every match, in each and everything I do. Like whether I'm doing a backstage work, I'm doing a managing stuff work, I'm doing something as a pro wrestler, whatever I do, I want to give, I want to live in that particular moment and want to give my absolutely best. That's my goal. That's my intention to live in a particular moment. Though I have a vision, I want to work for that particular vision. But my goal is not like that is the supreme thing. Even I become the biggest champion of the in pro wrestling industry. Then what's after that? Just carrying that. I just want to live in the moment and want to give my absolutely best into the moment. That's what make us love with the process. Whenever we are constantly like, I want to grab a thing, grab a thing, grab a thing, I'm in a hurry. No, man. I enjoy each and every moment, every single detail of the work. So my goal is to enjoy every single moment. And yeah, absolutely, I want to strive for the best. And if one day I get the opportunity to become I become a champion or something else, or get a recognized personality in a bigger company, then absolutely I want to utilize my fame and my name, fame, and money, blah blah blah, all these things to help people, to motivate them, to bring smile on the people's faces, and that's all we all should do because we have limited time, and we all here to help one another. So that's my vision or wish list, or what you can say, goal, to live in the moment and to help everyone.
Of course, man. And those are some amazing goals heading into the industry. Because a lot of people, like for example, even myself, we all have our little goals in the business, like, oh, I want to be a world champion, or I want to get signed to this company or that company. Like as someone training, one of my goals, yeah, it is to get signed by a top company. But at the same time, my real goal in life will come from pro wrestling. Because my real goal is for example, I want to earn enough money to pay off my parents' house. And the way I can do that is if I can generate that money from pro wrestling to pay off my parents' house, to me, I made it in wrestling. That's like it's a lot of like we all have goals in the business, but it's definitely important to not live or die off those goals. Have some real life goals. Have some things that'll make you happy to achieve in life. Because, like you said, what if you get signed to a big company, you win the world championship? What's next? What do you do after that? So, absolutely. I think your goals for the wrestling business are incredible. And I know you currently work with Wrestle Square in India, and um, you must be very enthusiastic. We've had conversations about this so many times about NXT India after WWE hosted the Superstar Spectacle show on Republic Day earlier this year. You even told me you manifested it. So, how do you feel about the current progression of pro wrestling in India? How do you feel about that, man?
Oh man, it's been a long journey, long journey, long journey. Absolutely, without a doubt, I'm the guy who manifested them here. Absolutely, I'm the guy. It's been a pretty long journey. Right now, seeing the condition in India, I'm really, really excited, man. When I came to know about the WWE is coming to India for the tryouts, damn, it was like I'm the same kid who was saying this childhood that they're gonna come to India and they're gonna take us. At the time, but when particularly when the people abused me, I visualized, I believed, I was seeking all of this, and they came to India. And when I came to know about the WWE Superstar Spectacle, and the things that they got of NXT India, I was really, man, on the top of the world. Come on, I was really, really enthusiastic, and I was really like, man, this is it. And when I specifically talk about the scenario of the pro wrestling in India, man, see, it is the fact that India is heart of pro wrestling. When it's come to the content, when it's come to the social content or the viewership of the pro wrestling matches and all, India is the biggest market, even much more than the US, the Canada, or the Western countries. When it comes to the numbers, everywhere it is India. Come on, man, around 1.4 billion people of a country, and they love the art of the pro wrestling. Though here's not the culture of watching the live events, but when it comes to the TV tapings or the social media content through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, man, everywhere you're gonna see the Indians and Indians. So I'm really, really excited and really hopeful for the NXT India, and I believe it's gonna be really amazing for the Indian audience to having their own NXT. Come on, man! And even I'm waiting for the AEW. I really want this bigger company. I'm really wanting. I don't know. Yeah, maybe because of the Corona things, the things are getting delayed. But I really want them to just come to India, to invest in India, because India is the damn heart and soul of pro wrestling. Really excited for that. Really.
Of course, absolutely. And it is a huge market. And one thing I really love about, because I'm Indian as well, but I grew up in Canada. One thing I really love about the fans of pro wrestling who grew up in India are that they are like traditional wrestling fans. They cheer the baby faces and they boo the heels. A lot of fans in America will diss them for that, but in my opinion, I'm like, there's no reason to diss them for that because that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to cheer the baby faces and boo the heels. That's when I've always loved the Indian crowd for that, man. So yeah, and as I said earlier, you and I were both Indian, but I live in Canada. You've lived in India your whole life, man, and I know how patriotic you are about the country of India. So how important is it for you to represent our culture?
So, what do you think about India? What Western people think about India? Poverty, uh, high populous country, poor population, lack of education, lack of infrastructure. No, 100,000-year-old country known as Hindustan, Bharat, India, the country which never attacked any other place, because we believe in the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which particularly means this world is our family. We never believed in boundaries. We believe this world is our family, and each and every individual, doesn't matter from where he or she comes, is our part of the family. You know what? Our Indian bloodline is different, man. It's different. It's about whether it's about 20,000 years ago, first yogi known as Adi Yogi Shiva, just reflecting the spirituality. Our ancestors has always looked beyond the physical norms with the physical limits. We have always been different. You know, many thousand years ago, whether it's about 700 BC ago, the first world universities of Nalanda or Takshila, representing 60 subjects, teaching more than 60 subjects to the world. Yes, man, at that particular time, or whether we talk about the earliest civilizations of Harappa and the Indus civilizations, at that particular time, most of the other civilizations were living as nomads or the tribal people, and we were living in the planned and wealthy societies. We were different from our ancestors were different, but they knew it all, whether it comes to astrology, business, medical sciences, engineering. Our ancestors knew it all. Look at the architecture of the Indian temples. Till now, in 21st century, we are living in 21st century. It's a technological modern era. Still now, we cannot replicate them. And thousands of years back, they created such marvelous thing. We cannot even replicate them. You know what? What happened? We were really prosperous. We were the prosperous society in the world. But we should remember this. For long 1200 years, we were slaves. They invaded us. They destroyed our history. They destroyed our each and everything. Till the 17th century. Yeah, I'm not talking about the thousands of years back. I'm talking about the 17th century. We were the wealthiest nation, but we were invaded by the different rulers. They converted us. They destroyed our infrastructure. They destroyed our literatures. Even the Rig Veda, our literature, is the oldest written literature of the world. They destroyed each and everything, our architecture, art, our belief system, and they imposed their own belief system on us. So what is the problem with our youth? That they disvalue their own culture. They don't understand that from where we come. We are Indian bloodline, the bloodline of freedom fighters, the bloodline of warriors. We have a very beautiful, we have very beautiful tradition, culture. We don't believe in competition. We believe in contribution. And because of they enslave us, and when the Western media portraying India as like a poor, I feel like, man, you have just, we were slave for 1200 years. You have just ripped our heart and soul, and you have just taken that wealth into your place. And now you're considering our poor. But still, even being, ripped for 1200 years, we're coming back. Even in 21st century, it's Indian. Who is the CEO of Pepsi? Indian. CEO of Google, Indian. CEO of Microsoft, Indian. CEO of MasterCard, Indian. Oh man, I can take it all day. Everywhere we are Indians. Who are the people, the great doctors in India, Canada, in each and every country? Indians. Now you can hate us because we are being superior to you, but we will not hate you back because we don't believe in competition. We believe in contribution. We believe that world is one. And you know what? That's what makes us different. So so-called modern intellectuals of India, who are just blindly copying the Western culture and thinking they're cool. I want to represent my culture. I want to portray them. We are different. Thousands of years back, with the Maharishi Sushruta did a brain surgery. Thousands of years back with the simple tools. You know what? We have Maharishis who just define the exact area of like how much the exact area of the solar system. Just a calendar, just a Hindu calendar, which is around just 13 cent United States dollar. It also shows the same date that when there will be a solar eclipse or the moon eclipse, and the crores of rupees, crores of dollars, the billions of dollars satellite of NASA also shows the same date. Man, we were intelligent. We knew it all from a very long age. And we were the first country who was able to go into the Mars, even in the first attempt. And even in what cost? Even lesser cost of a Hollywood movie. Yes, we even spend lesser than the Hollywood movie cost, like Gravity, for example, Gravity, and we went into the Mars for the first attempt. So Indians are everywhere. We believe in contribution to the world. So I want to represent an idea. I want to represent my ancient culture and tradition, that we are different. We are Indians, and we can do whatever we want to do. And if we want to see a peaceful world, then we have to grow, prosper, and we have to respect our own culture.
Absolutely, man. And I couldn't agree more. It's very important to represent our culture and any people of other cultures too. It's very important for you to represent your culture because you have to be proud of who you are, proud of your ancestors because they shaped you to be who you are. And you got to admire your traditions and everything. So I really respect that about you, and I love representation of our Indian culture because it's a beautiful culture with years and years and years and years of amazing history. But switching gears here, because on Wrestling with Awareness, mental health has always been a topic of conversation. So if you're comfortable with sharing, have you ever struggled with your mental health? And what advice would you give to the viewers who are listening that could be struggling?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I struggle a lot. A lot. And because of that only, I'm the person who I'm this person right now. You know what? Each and everyone goes to this, this dogma of your mind and emotions taking over you. We have to understand this. What is struggling with the mental health? See, each and every experience comes from within. If some XYZ person did something to you, like he betrayed you, he or she betrayed you, or whatever, if you doesn't get what you want, or things are not going according to your way, but whatever the experience is coming, you feel bad, depressed, it is coming from within. I realize this part that each and every experience comes from within. So who gonna solve that? Will any other outside scenario or outside circumstances gonna help you? No, it's you. You gonna help yourself, and it always comes from within. You know what? It's a simple, man. Small little things, even these little things of getting conscious to live in the moment, they really help us. Whenever we struggle with the mental health, we have to realize, we have to look at the things for which we are grateful for. We have been listening this a lot of time, that we should always be grateful. We should always be grateful. Hey, just try to apply that. It's damn simple. Believe me. Just try to think for the things for which you are grateful, and they're gonna be millions, millions. Doesn't matter. Even if I'm not having clothes to wear, I'm having body. I'm having two hands, man. I'm having two eyes to see the beautiful world. See, there are millions of things, brother. I can sing, I can act, I have a voice. People cannot speak. I have so many things. Then I realized, I tried to calm myself. Whenever there was a situation when my mind was taking over me, my emotions was taking over me, I realized this life is like a big holiday. We all are playing characters. You can go. There are so many techniques, visualization techniques. If I specifically talk about the law of attraction and all the things, and then literal like just representing the spirituality, to being involving with the things. Just involve with the things, man. I'm having this bottle. When I'm even drinking this water, I'm just completely enjoying. I'm just into this process. The water going into my body. You must have heard that around more than 70% of our body is composed of water. So this little when the food comes into the body, isn't it amazing? These little things, come on, these are not little things, man. You're eating the food, and the food is giving energy into your body. There is something fantastic into this world, which has shaped that food you are eating into a bigger person. You're getting bigger. I was a little kid. I was eating the food, and then the food turned into energy. And each and everything out there is amazing, man. Look at the details of a simple leaf. It is being manufactured. It is being, representing in a such beautiful manner. When we're gonna be just involved in each and everything we do, in each and every practice we do, in each and every life practices, things gonna be amazing. So start with the involvement. Whenever you're gonna be involved in the particular moment, things gonna change. You can involve the spiritual processes in your life. Whatever whenever I speak something about spiritual processes, I can give a name of Sadhguru. Like he's my inspiration. Anyone can check out him on the YouTube. There is a lot of things. He has some basic practices. They help me. If they help you, then it's good. They don't help you, then find something else. So you can involve some spiritual practices. You can go for walk. Man, things are so beautiful. 90% of the things went our way, but even 1% of the things which don't went our way goes to according to us. We are just stuck into that. This is the human mind. So I just stop getting stopped into the things, little things which don't go according to me. I just started enjoying the moment, because I really know each and every moment that there are billions of things. Doesn't matter whatever happens. We came with nothing into this planet. We will go with nothing. So whatever the hell happens, man, good, bad, this, you're always on the profit side, because you're gonna go with nothing. So just enjoy this beautiful life.
Of course, man. Live life, live in the moment, and enjoy the process. Because, like you said, we enter this world with nothing, but no matter what you accomplish or no matter how much you lose throughout life, we leave with nothing as well. So just enjoy the process, man. Enjoy life. I couldn't agree more. Absolutely. And one very fitting question I ask everybody towards the end. It fits the star. It fits you as Mr. Positivity. How does Mr. Positivity keep a positive and healthy mindset to stay motivated?
See, it's a really amazing hack, and I believe it's gonna work for each and everyone. And if every second I am conscious that I am a mortal being, I am here for a limited time. Generally, when people think that people die, they think for some third person. Other people die. It's not us. We are in this dogma, in this illusion. No man. One day we're gonna also leave. Doesn't matter how great kings were, how great our ancestors were, they are not here. And we will also leave this planet. So the moment you are aware that you are here for the limited time, believe me, it's gonna act miraculous. So when you think that you are for here limited time, is it to something worry? Is it to something uh, to think about? No, absolutely not. See, life is a big holiday, man. We are here for a limited time. That's the beauty of the life. If I specifically tell about that you're gonna be here for all the time, man, that's not the movie. If I say to you that you have to watch a movie for again and again and again and again, and you have to continuously watching this movie for forever, come on, that will be hell for you. So we are in a particular movie. We all are playing characters, and life is that we have all of a limited time. When you are aware that you are of a limited time, you will not give your energy to things which are just bothering you. Just think about this, man. Think about this. If I told you that tomorrow is your last day or tonight your last day, how are you gonna live? You will try to give absolutely best. You're gonna whatever you're gonna do with complete intention, with completely getting into the moment. You will be completely involved into the life. Whatever the hell you're gonna do, you're gonna realize that damn the tick 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 tick. It's not the clock which is ticking away. It's our time, it's our life which is taking away. So think about this. When you are conscious that your time is limited, you're gonna be involved each and everything. That's the beauty, man. You're not gonna waste your time in the silly arguments. You're gonna not be wasting your time in just getting depressed or sad. You will knowing that life is a beautiful thing. You should be grateful for it. You have a limited time, and you're gonna utilize each and everything. You're gonna utilize each and every aspect of life. So again, I'm reminding you, it's in all of us. We ourselves are the universe. It's inside all of us. We all, again, a reminder for you. It's not the other person who died. We all gonna die. We all have limited time. And keep this in mind. And just there is nothing to lose. At the end, we're gonna live. We have at the end, we're gonna leave this planet. We have nothing to lose. As I said, that we come from nothing. We'll go with nothing. So if there is nothing to lose, we are always on the profit side. Then what to worry about? Live in the particular moment. Enjoy. Always be conscious. We have limited time, and just enjoy each and every moment and contribute to this world. This world will see each and every little aspect, from drinking water to walking in the street, having a conversation. Things will change, man. Things will get better. So you are also Mr. Positive. We all a star. Enjoy the moment. Be conscious. Be involved with the life. And be conscious. We have limited time. Woohoo! Life is awesome.
Of course, man. That's a great philosophy to have about this, man, is that it's important to live in the moment and live like every day is your last, because then you won't take one day for granted. I agree 100%. Now, that wraps up all the questions, but a fun thing I like to do with each and every one of my guests is, as we're both pro wrestlers in training, and we're also both big pro wrestling fans, I'm going to list 10 names. You can use one word or one sentence to describe each of them. Are you ready?
Absolutely. Woo.
All right. Number 1 is John Cena.
Respect.
Triple H.
Upcoming boss.
The Undertaker.
Godfather.
Of course. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, badass.
Oh, yeah. Edge.
Commitment. The way, like, after even right now he's performing, man. The way he's committed to the field of the pro wrestling, really marvelous. Really marvelous.
Absolutely, man. Daniel Bryan.
I would say it's possible. Like, possibility, whatever you say. But why? Because I met Daniel Bryan. I saw him in 2016. He came to India for the launching of WWE 2K16. When I was at that particular time, I was even in better shape than him. I was at that particular time. He's the guy who made me realize that it's possible. If he can go into the pro field of the pro wrestling and he can just make his name, then we all can, man. He made me realize that it's possible. That's why. It's a sign of possibility.
Absolutely. An incredible, one of the greatest underdogs of all time for sure. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Heart of pro wrestling.
Absolutely, man. Shawn Michaels.
Oh, showstopper.
Absolutely. Of course. Showstopper, 100%. Chris Jericho.
Legend.
Absolutely, 100%. And last but definitely not least, your favorite, The Rock.
Oh, man. God. God of the business. God of
Absolutely, man. He's insanely good. Well, I would like to thank you so much for joining me here. Everybody, please plug your social media. I want everybody to follow you.
You can connect with me on the Instagram. That is Mr. Positivity underscore the star. MRPOSITIVITY underscore THESTR. Mr. Positivity underscore the star. So if you want to go so far, you can join the star. Be positive, man. Let's stay everyone happy. We all are here for the limited time. All the listeners, we all are here for the limited time. So enjoy. Life is amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely. Life is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Wrestling with Awareness. We have just wrestled the mind with Mr. Positivity, the star. Thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.